Okay, here we go. Welcome to Being Reintegrated. This is Tim Wright. So I am quite overwhelmed at what has been created. Um, Years ago, I tried to do a commentary on the treaties of reintegration of beings. It was not something that was very simple to do because there were so many versions. Um, and I did not have any understanding of French at the time. So it was really, really challenging to get to the point that we're at now, which is pretty phenomenal. Welcome to Being Reintegrated. I know there's been a lapse in videos, but this one you're going to like. I'm going to make this one free, so you'll know where to go. Now, some of you may or may not know that I have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/being reintegrated. Um, on the Patreon, you'll get an access to what's called the OmniShelf. It's a proprietary piece of software that I coded in order to do exactly this, to present videos and PDFs side by side. So, um, what has been created is a OmniShelf. It's like a bookshelf, a digital bookshelf for the treaties of reintegration of beings. Um, and on that, you'll be able to see all the versions, including all of the French versions. And when I say all, I mean all. It is profound what has been created. Uh, but that's there, and you'll be able to actually do what's called a omnidex, omnidex search through all of the versions. So they've all been transcribed. Now you can't do it through the English version because I don't have copyright to that. So you can just view it as part of my Patreon. So you'll be able to see all three versions of the English, including the out of print Campenhau version, which is exclusive to my Patreon members. Then you'll be able to see all of the versions of the French. And when I say all, I mean all. So we'll just leave it at that because it's a big surprise once you see what is actually there. Um, but I don't want to go blowing the lid off of everything and everybody starts talking like they did a few years ago, trying to find a way to keep me quiet on this topic. So essentially, what we have is an entire Treaties of Reintegration OmniShelf. In addition to that, though, I'm doing a commentary on the entire treaties. So far, I've done Adam, Cain and Abel, Enoch, and Noah, including what I call the prologue of illumination or the prolegomena of the verb. Um, so I am very, very happy with this effort. The OmniShelf is a proprietary piece of software, like I said, but the great point about it is that it stays. It's not going anywhere. This won't be broken. This won't be lost. So I provide access to the OmniShelf itself for the respective things that it references to my Patreons. So if you subscribe to my Patreon site, you'll get a link to the OmniShelf. Now, you may have gotten a link to an OmniShelf through one of the areas by which I have been making it popular, and I assure you, you'll want to go to my Patreon because that link may or may not work in the future. I have complete not control, but complete administration over everything OmniShelf related. So that's why I built the system. I wanted a reader that had the PDF and the video side by side, which now you'll be able to use ephemeral chat. And what ephemeral chat is that you can literally chat with anybody in a room that you predetermine to chat with. The default room is OmniShelf, but you can change the room to whatever you and your friend agree to and do what's called ephemeral chat. There's no logs. There's no viewing. I'm not peeking in on everybody. It's simply a service made to get privacy when you're talking about these matters. So we have ephemeral chat. We have the videos. We have the OmniShelf. We have the commentary. We have all the French versions. And we also have the English versions, including the out of print Campenhau and other versions. So I did not put the what's his name, Osborne treaties version, because that's proprietary and I don't really want to get involved in the use of other people's copyrighted material. So that's not out of copyright. You can go buy it on Amazon. I don't have anything else to say about that version. But based on the commentary, you're going to learn how to read the treaties of reintegration of beings. And that is why it's so important to become a Patreon subscriber, because this OmniShelf, which I promised years ago to do a commentary on the treaties of reintegration of beings, has been instantiated at least up to the Enoch chapter. Now, if I get support, I can keep doing it. We're at like 330 pages now. So you're really probably going to enjoy this if you're an enthusiast. I worked really hard on this one. So I'm very, very grateful to have been able to deliver it. I'm super happy that my Patreons are going to get access to it. And I'm making this video available for anybody to hear about the OmniShelf, so you don't feel like you're left out of one of the most important conversations on Illuminism in history. So I'm very grateful, very happy, and I hope that you come by the OmniShelf on the Being Reintegrated Patreon and check it out. Bye.